Wonder Class and welcome to our English lesson on Wednesday the 3rd of March 2021. So in yesterday's lesson, your activity was to have a go at writing your opener for your story, your adventure story. Now, the aim of that was to use your planning from your box up to help you then write the opening of your adventure story. So what we're going to be doing today is writing out the build-up and the problem of your final graphic novel. So I'm going to show you again an example of a build-up for your adventure story, and I'm going to show you my example. So after my opening, I will just reread my opening actually to you guys. So here's my opening. Long, long ago in a dry, endless desert lived a man who longed for adventure. Like a bird flying through the sky, the man wished he could see the world outside of his sandbox. So here is the rest of part of my story. So my build-up. The man worked from dawn till dusk, sweating, straining, and stomping up and down the pyramid. He dragged a large back-breaking building blocks up the heavy slope of the magnificent pyramid. One day, while dreaming of a better life, the man was not paying attention to his work. He dropped his block. The Sphinx shattered. His slave master was extremely upset and threatened his life. So in my panel, I have included onomatopoeia. So you can see over here in my picture, I've written the word crash. So it's the sound of the word, it's the word with the sound that you might be able to hear. I have also started my sentence with a fronted adverbial, one day, comma, included an expanded noun phrase, and I've used short and snappy sentences. So you can see in this story, it's very short. And this is how I've used this build-up to create these sentences. So they're not very long, they're short sentences, but they're also interesting sentences. So after the build-up of the story, we move into a problem. Now we know that the Sphinx has now smashed. And the last thing that we know that's building up to our problem is that his slave master was extremely upset and threatened his life. So let's see what the problem might be. The man knew that if he did not escape, he would be put to death for his actions. He needed to escape. And then you can see a picture of him and the thought bubble coming out of his head, which says, I must come up with an escape plan. So he's thinking what he needs to do. So it's your turn to have a go at writing your build-up and your problem today. So remember to take your time when writing and drawing your build-up. I'm going to change that, build up and problem. Use colour and try to make detailed drawings to add to your story. I know this activity will be good for you guys to have a look back at your writing toolkit. What do you need when writing a graphic novel? Just refresh your brains with that. Have a look again at reading through your plan. I know sometimes this is quite difficult for lots of you to make a plan and use the plan to create your sentences. So really have a look at what you've written in your plan for your build-up and then translate this into your sentences using special writing devices that you've also planned. That's all from me today, guys, and I look forward to reading your build-up and your problem to your stories. Make sure you make them interesting. They don't need to be long, but do make them interesting. Bye, everyone.